Hi guys, welcome back to the EG Productions YouTube channel. This is Igor Karan, and with me once again Krishan Pandya.
Hi guys.
Ever elusive cameraman Mackie Mahoney. In this video we're going to be looking at Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on the Vita. So I'm going to pass you over to Krishan, who's going to basically just go for broke.
Right. First and foremost, if you're expecting me to play fantastically well, then you might as well turn off now, because I'm not very good at the game. But for those of you that want to check out what the game's like, then by all means. So I'll show you how the game works. You've got all the modes are intact from the console versions. You've got your gallery mode, network mode, which is obviously online play. I think actually the new mode, I forget what it's called, on PlayStation 3 is going to come to this version later. But we'll just use the offline mode for the moment.
So this is a direct port, yeah?
Yeah, so my understanding actually of Ultimate Marvel 3 is that it's nothing changed. It's just that the PS3 code whacked over onto the Vita, which is quite amazing.
Absolutely.
The thing is, also as I understand, Sony have made it really easy to do. It's just a case where you press a button and their software automatically changes the code to run on the Vita. So
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so here we go. Let's get into the game. I'm just gonna say again, if you haven't watched some other videos, this D-pad, just great.
So it's the entire roster of Ultimate Marvel. They've spared no expense as well. It's terrific.
Yeah.
Who have you gone? Walk us through.
Right, so my characters, I'd say my characters loosely, use that term loosely, is Ryu, Goki, but that's obviously Akuma for those of us in the West, and Dante.
Please don't comment saying that it's pronounced Ryu. We all know. We've been telling Krishan that for the last 5 years. He's refused to change that pronunciation.
Well, I do hope you knew what I meant. So get a good feel from that.
Great start. So I'll take this moment as Krishan's friend to point out that Krishan is actually our resident fighter, 2D fighter, but more of a Tekken man, to be honest. So definitely looking forward to Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Oh yeah, I really can't wait for that. I had a chance to play that again at a Eurogamer actually.
Me too. I played at MCM. I was very impressed.
Really, really good game.
So how does it feel? As smooth?
Oh, it's perfect. Fully 60 frames, no slowdown. You know, it's just great fun to play. I wish I was a bit better at it, to be honest.
That comes with time. No worries. People aren't here to judge your skills, they're here to see the Vita. Maybe a little bit of judgment.
To be honest, I've never really been a Marvel guy at all. I've stuck mainly to the other ones. To be honest, maybe it's just because of my age, but these games have always been a bit too crazy for me. But actually, I've played pretty much nothing else on my Vita since I've got it. It's been so much fun, even more so than Uncharted actually, which is not a bad game, it's just so addictive.
Well, I mean, there's a huge debate surrounding the game itself after the transition from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which was such a complex fighter, to arguably a much more simplified form than Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
But isn't that just the way of fighting games at the moment? I think they've all become a bit more simplified to kind of get more people involved.
Absolutely.
It's not such a bad thing, you know, as a guy that likes fighting games, considering what happened for the last decade, to see them slowly making a comeback isn't such a bad thing. And hell, you know, they even managed to make Mortal Kombat good again, which is something I never thought I'd be saying.
Well, that's arguably the best fighting game of the year, well, last year, right?
Oh, it certainly was mine, to be honest.
Yeah, so definitely. That and Street Fighter 4 pretty much brought these fighters back onto the map. Who's your opposition? I didn't see.
No, I didn't either.
I see Hawkeye, yeah. He's about to do... Nice.
Storm, Hawkeye.
What do you think, going back to the game itself, about X Factor? There's a lot of debate about that as a game mechanic.
I think they've tweaked it, you know, for the Ultimate series. Now again, I didn't really play much of the other game just because, as I say, I wasn't really a fan of Marvel, and so I realised actually how good the games are. But you know, it's been tweaked down. I don't think it matters too much. I think the problem with the game that was before is that it had stuff like, you know, watching YouTube videos and stuff. You know, it had characters like Dark Phoenix, which is such a broken character.
Absolutely.
And I can't see, you know, how that's anyway helping the help of the game. But you know, hopefully Capcom can keep updating these things and keeping them in check. But I, for one, think it's really good fun. Demonstrate a bit of that now, actually.
Excellent. So I believe in the console port there was that stuff, the Herald mode.
Herald and Titans. That's what correct? I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yes,
Herald,
indeed.
Is that on this?
That mode, no, not yet.
Right.
But it's coming. And the cool thing is you can actually link your stats, you can link your account, link everything else to the Vita version.
Okay.
And then sort of carry on where you left off, if you like. I mean, as I say, you know, one thing that I will say is, you know, these buttons look really small, actually. But, you know, it is actually pretty difficult to kind of get your fingers meshed up and press them together and stuff like that. The only reason I'm looking so bad is because I am bad. But, you know, I have to say, from a design standpoint of the machine, it's just, I think it's only really well thought out. You know, even stuff like the speakers, it's really hard to cover the speakers, use your fingers to cover the speakers and stuff like that. So, you know.
Yeah, and so also, like, you can see Krishan plays it slightly awkwardly with his right hand, the way he plays the game. That's quite interesting as well.
Oh yeah, it's only because I feel like you need to.
You're an arcade boy. That's why.
Yeah.
But no, it looks comfortable. I had a go. Obviously, I hold it like a normal person, and yeah, it was great too.
A normal person, loving that. Love these feet, screen filling moves.
Just the background as well in this game. I mean, this is turned more into a review of the game than the actual Vita itself. But it's beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful.
It really is. I think you know. I just hope that, you know, that the game quality continues. I think, you know, as launch lineups go, I think Vita's had a good one, and I just hope that, you know, we can continue to see more quality.
Do you think we'll see a Street Fighter on the Vita? Some sort of port?
Yeah, you know, a port of Street Fighter 4 could be a good companion. And yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, they've just about brought Street Fighter 4 to everything else. So yeah, sure, why not? It can't be hard.
It can't be worse than the 3DS version, surely.
Well, you know, the 3DS version wasn't bad for what it was. It's just the 3DS. Again, just my opinion. Don't post the hate.
Great. Okay.
Well, all right. I think that's enough. I'm getting into it now, but I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please subscribe and comment. Thanks a lot.